Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. First off, just thank you so much for showing all that love on the warp stabilizer video I put out in the past. Over 50,000 views on that. Really humbled and I appreciate all of your all's positive feedback and everything. Just want to shout you all out, and yeah, thanks again guys. And anyways, I was going to show you all how to do the warp stabilizer effect on some Shaky footage in Premiere Pro 2021 now. So basically similar workflow to the past. You just select your clips. What I do usually, this is the source window right here, and all I did was double clicked this clip to put it in there. So you press I on the keyboard as an endpoint, and then O on the keyboard as an out point. Now, if you were to drag this right here, you'll see it just brings in the video clip. And then if you were just to drag this, it brings in the audio clip. So what I typically do is just drag the video clip in like we did. So again, this is audio with the waves. This is a video clip. And if you were to drag both from the center, like click, drag, and drop into your sequence, it would bring the audio and video together and link them. And if you wanted to unlink them, just a Command L on the keyboard, and then it unlinks them. But for this example, we're just going to go ahead and stabilize this clip, and then maybe this second station right here. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll just stabilize this clip too. And again, I did a I on the keyboard right here for in, and then out. And now we're just going to drag this clip down. So now we have two clips on our timeline, which are looking pretty cool. And now what we're going to do is apply the warp stabilizer effect to each of them. So there's these two little side arrows right here. We could drop down and then go to effects, click there, and now we type in warp, W-A-R-P. Then here it is right here. Now there's a few different ways you can apply this effect, and what I typically do is just make sure the clip selected that you want to apply it to, and then double click. Then it automatically applies it. Whenever I learned that, I was pretty hyped. Thought that was really cool. And see, it just does its thing real quick. And then we'll press space. And that's the after right here. Nice and smooth. We could go to the effect controls and toggle it off to see what we were working with before. See, it's a little rigid. Not too bad, but this warp stabilizer effect really makes it creamy and smooth. And now another way you can apply this effect and other effects is just to click, drag, and drop it onto the clip that you want to stabilize. And now you can see right here in the effects panel, it's doing its thing real quick. And I typically don't change these settings much. I'll leave that up to you guys to sort of dabble with. I have in the past, but I haven't really had to change them too much for what I do. But here's another example of it playing through. Now, one thing I ran into early on was trying to slow down and speed up warp stabilized clips. So I'm going to use just press R on the keyboard for the rate tool and drag this clip to the right and show you what I mean. So this is going to slow the clip down some as a whole. So this message comes up and it says warp stabilizer and speed can't be used on the same clip. And this threw me for a loop quite a few times in the past, especially early on, because I had a gap in the timeline where I wanted to fill and I couldn't because my warp stabilized clip, I had this bar on it. So we're going to do Command Z. I'll show you how to work past that. and then press V so we have our selection tool. So just select the clip that you want to slow-mo after warp stabilizing it, and then right click, and then press nest. You can name this nest however you want, and then press OK. Now this is pretty cool. So now we have a nice warp stabilized clip, and we're also able to slow-mo it now, or speed it up if we wanted to. And we'll play that one more time. We'll actually, let's see, we'll do it to this clip too. So drag or select, and then right click, go to nest, example 2, then press OK. And then I do R on the keyboard, which is the rate tool, and it works out pretty well. And now you'll see. Well, anyways, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and I really appreciate you all. If you have any further questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and also video suggestions. If there's any topics that you'd like me to try to go over and spotlight within Premiere Pro or Photoshop or After Effects, just let me know. Maybe we could get something produced for y'all. Anyways, take care, everybody.